Like, I'm so...
Tonight is another one. Yeah, it's right in St. Petersburg.
Nice two brownies. Guys, let it go.
I'll grab a couple more of these cookies. I think I've got $5 worth.
Yeah, I know you would.
Oh, look at that
I would assume they would cut off the people.
$10, please. You get 2 bracelets, and Tim will give you your tickets.
Thanks.
Have fun. All right, 2 adults, please. Alrighty. $10, please. 2 of these? Yeah. Okay. All right.
Albuquerque. You're one of them, huh?
No, I'm not.
Well, we'll take you anyway. We take all kinds here. Welcome to Euclid, St. Paul. This area used to be the most prolific orchard grove, orange grove, citrus grove you could imagine. It was owned by Mary Eaton. She was a fine businesswoman and took great care of her grove, took great care of her workers, and you can look up a little bit of that history next time you go visit the library. Now, back a long time ago in the 1920s, there was something called a land boom here in St. Petersburg. Y'all probably aren't familiar with a land boom, are you? No, nothing of the sort, huh? Well, this one was pretty bad. You see, they just came in, pretty much ripped down all the trees without a care in the world, built up these houses, and it got to be where a tree could barely stretch the limbs out anymore. Now, they did manage to leave some of us around. I, of course, am the Clementine, the oldest living resident of Euclid, St. Paul. I do have some... Excuse me, sir. Would you come up here? That, sir. By the tone of your wife's voice, I can tell that you know how to treat a southern lady a lot better than that. Thank you, sir. Charmed to meet you. Lovely. Get back in line, please. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you go past the old Euclid Elementary School, it's on the corner of about 10th and 10th, I believe, you will find there a little old stunted, wilted tree called a key lime. Y'all familiar with that? Well, everybody thinks she's just the best thing around. Add a little butter, add a little sugar. She turns out a delicious pie, but I'm telling you, she's just a tart underneath. Down the street, down here, you'll notice there's a tree that's half pink grapefruit and half white grapefruit. I'm not telling any lies, honey. Now, a lot of people think she's just the most amazing thing around, but I'm telling you, she's just a little two-faced. Bless her heart. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Euclid St. Paul is a wonderful community to live in, and we do ask you to do a couple things. Now, if you have partaken of our Ghoulie Goodies bake sale over here and you happen to have a little piece of paper in your hand, maybe a cupcake wrapper or something like that, we have garbage cans strategically placed around the walk. Go ahead and just drop it on in there. Now, we do want you to look quite nice and not a little foolish when you leave here this evening after your tour. So would you do me a favor, that tag that's on you? You know how you always see people walking around, "Hi, my name is." We don't want you to be one of them. We are kind to our friends and neighbors here. So if you would take that little tag at the end of your tour and put it right up here on this sign. You'll notice there's 6 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put it under the story that you enjoyed the most. I would be Clementine, the oldest living resident of Euclid, St. Paul, number 1. What number was that again? 1. Lovely. Oh, y'all such fine folk. You're welcome back in my neighborhood anytime. Now, please do me a favor. Now, if your tour guide would please hold up his hand. Give me a yee-haw. Yee-haw. I do believe we've lost your tour guide.
He's not paying attention.
Oh my goodness, Sweetie Pie must have gotten him. Now, boys and girls, I need you to do some very important task. Are you up for this, boys and girls? Do you know what ghosts call their parents? Mummies and daddies. So, boys and girls, if you would do me a favor, you see last year, Bill, our alligator hunter, he didn't do so well catching Sweetie Pie, who still happens to be running around the sewer system of Euclid, St. Paul. He's a big alligator. But you know what? This year, I heard tell Sweetie Pie is looking for some grown-up ankles to nibble at. So boys and girls, do me a favor. Please keep your parents together. Keep the other grown-ups together, too. It's okay to do that this time. Stick together, watch your walk, and let me hear yee-haw from your tour guide. Yee-haw! Have a wonderful hike.
All right, everybody, head on down the side. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
This is your tour.
Bradley, we're going to switch you as a tour guide. Our new tour guide for the tour.
Oh, 7:15 tour, stop for a moment, please.
It's a pirate!
Oi!
Oi! I like what you're drinking. Is that apple juice?
Thank you, mate. No, it's not. But you should drink apple juice.
That is like Jack Sparrow, huh?
Daddy's already daddy.
I think so, yeah, eh? Hello. Hello. A bit of a party.
You have a party all by yourself.
Always rum. Always rum. Come on up, mates. Love that George Lucas, eh? Over here. Lovely.
Lovely.
Welcome to Tortuga North, mates. My home away from home. Actually, I don't have a home. And they're not home either, so. Yeah, right? All right. Are you here for a story?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me introduce myself. I am Captain Kirk. No, I mean the Sparrow. Yes, that's it. Right. And for stories, I usually require something. Rum, of course.
Yeah.
Do you have any? Did you come empty-handed? Oh, there's a good thing. Right. Children, do you have any rum?
No, we have to drink it until we're 21 at least.
Good lass.
Can I
You
hear
listen to her.
She does.
Hey,
Then I got a witness.
you don't want to turn out like me, for sure. Let me turn this down. Right. Story time. Oh, once upon a time, I was drunk. Well, that's kind of all the time, but I acquired, upon a time, a lovely ship, a Spanish galleon. And this particular galleon, beautiful as it was a bit wayward, mates. Left, it would lean. Right, it would lean. Went where it wanted. So, as captain of that fair maiden, I decided to name her Paris. I thought it fit quite well, actually. And she was always getting us into trouble, indeed. So, we were right, and in any event, she was being driven by a bunch of drunks, so hey. We were running up the coast of, I don't know how long ago, anyway, and we heard tale of some booty in the area. And I'm all about the booty, mates. So, this particular booty was of Jose Gaspar. Booty he had acquired, great pirate, never met him, liked the booty like me. And heard tale that he was keeping it at Fort de Soto over there. So, me and me mates got really stinking drunk that night and decided we was gonna sack the fort, alright? In hindsight, perhaps not the best move, but we thought it was a great idea. Because we wanted the booty, we got to get it from the fort. So we ran old Paris up along the fort. I gave the order to run out the cannons. But you see, the problem was, me lovely drunk mates couldn't count. And on I don't know how many occasions, I'd say 1, 2, 3, and they'd fire on 2, or they'd fire on 8, or 11, or whatever they felt like. 1, see what I mean, mates? Here we are. Just whatever they feel like. So, they happened to fire on 5 or something. The fort fired back with its cannons, of course, that it had. And, alas, poor Paris. Paris was struck. She was hit hard, mates. Pummeled, actually. Battered, a ball of fire. I see you're all broken up now. Anyway, so no longer the Queen, Paris. Love Celine though, eh? She's great. Yeah. Thank you. You've been to Vegas, go see a show. Right. So I, of course, dove off of Paris before she was blown into oblivion. And made my way here, not here for the shuffleboard, no offense, mates. Here for the booty, still in search of it, and happened to acquire it as of late. And tonight, it is my privilege to let you all partake of my booty.
I hope it's not catching.
Ah, here we are. Yes. Now, a disclaimer, spoke to me lawyer, that for the doubloons fellow, and he said, if anybody touches this stuff and turns into a ghost pirate, you didn't get it here, mates, alright? You got that clear? Right. Mainly for the little ones. There you go, mates. Pair it up. Couple apiece there, mates. Couple apiece. That's good. Don't be greedy, mates. Don't clean me out. Right.
Diane, don't
Happy
do that.
Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Thanks.
Save some for the next tour, right?
Don't get drinking.
Right.
Don't get drunk. Okay.